Hey guys, what's up y'all? What's up y'all? Today is, I don't know. This morning I got up. I've been feeling like poopy britches for a little while now, maybe about a week. I do have a video I was trying to upload yesterday. It's gone all night. I don't know what I've done wrong, but something's wrong. And I went in there a while ago and checked it, and it's like 70%. Gosh, I hope I don't have to do that all over again. That's my canning the chicken thighs and ground turkey. Well, anyway, so I got up this morning. Mr. went down to Walmart and Tractor Supply to get a few items, and I thought, well, I put a load of clothes on, which I did, and I didn't fold up. I took it out of the dryer and cleaned the lint tray, and then I just put the basket on the bed. The bed's made up, but I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing it. If you just wake up one of those days and you just like, bleh, I just don't feel like doing nothing. Well, a lot of people say that you like watching me because I'm for real. Well, this is a for real day. And for real day is Sheila's sitting out here in the shop. Mr. said, why don't you turn on some music? I go, I don't want none. I just want it quiet. You get days like that, you don't want any stress. You don't want any drama. You don't want any confrontation. You don't want anybody calling you up with issues. I just wanted to come out here in the shop and sit. I have thought of a few things that's kind of been on my mind. I will tell you that I do have an order for 28 pocket posies. And so I started the other day, and this morning I came out here and I started squishing them. You know, you take your cans and you squish them. So I've squished them at the top, and I've got my second coat of paint on. That's what I've done this morning. And then I decided, I had a little itty bitty breadboard, and I decided that normally people like theirs kind of still left brown, you know, look like the original, you know, a breadboard. However, I thought, well, I want to paint mine white, and I'm going to distress it. So I started it here. I'll show it to you. It's still kind of wet on this side. Oop, I just got paint on me. But anyway, that's my little breadboard. And what I'm going to do is, I just got some paint on me. Do I have anything to wipe this off? I've brought stuff down here to the shop. I am just, you remember when I started trying to arrange it and organize stuff? Yeah, it's kind of halfway there, but went by yard sales, a couple of them, and I hit a jackpot, and this lady was moving. And so I come up, and she had a lot of nice things, and a lot of these little itty bitty baskets. Let me see if I can find it. Mr. just kind of threw stuff in here. I'll show you that. I'll put you back up here on my transfer can. See all that? I got a lot of that also at another yard sale because I got all these pocket posies to do. And some of them I gave like a quarter for. A quarter. And I go, bingo, jackpot. Sammy's over there. He's kind of resting, and he's kind of got the poopy britches today too. But anyway, and one of these, I don't know what he did with it. Let me look. Hold on, guys. Let me look. See. Oh, I got these for a quarter. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. And hold up. I got stuff everywhere. And, you know, people are kind of out of the apple things. So what I thought I would do is just take that little apple off, kind of round it off up here, or do something. I don't know. But anyway, I can put it to good use, believe me. So, got that. I got a couple of these, whoops, these little tin pans, little silver pans I'm going to paint. And maybe put a transfer on, or don't know yet. Like I said, my mind goes
Oh, and I got this. I thought, I'm not going to do anything with, well, if I can get it out. Hold on a minute. I don't know where all my little baskets went. I got a lot. They're so cute, and I want to show you. But I got that. Now, I really like that. I doubt, I'm just probably going to put some flowers or something in it. Can you see that good? Y'all, is it focusing? I don't know. But I just thought that was so cute. Not really anything to do, extra to do with that. And I got this basket. I want to show you this basket. And don't know. I'll probably paint it. And it hangs on the wall. So maybe some rolling pins, some flowers, some towels. I don't know. But like I said, my mind's kind of going whack. I wish I could. I wish I knew where that. He brought them in, I guess. Oh, hold on. Let's walk over here. Like I said, everything is still kind of wacko around here. Got this at the yard sale. Got these for $1. But this isn't the place. We got these for, I think, $2. A bunch of twinkly lights that we're going to put up. I got some of these little wooden, so you can see, little wooden books that I'm going to utilize. I gave this shelf. I got 2 shelves. They both were 50 cents. Gosh, I don't know where all my little baskets are. Now that's going to upset me. I hope that we... I don't know where they're at, guys. That's going to upset me because that was my favorite thing that I wanted to show you guys. Let me see what's in here. Oh, I gave 50 cents for this. Is that cool or what? That is so cool. There's 2 of them here. And like I said, I just kind of been doing the yard sale thing. I went to, I got some styrofoam at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. Ain't no such thing as a Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25. Well, if I come across those baskets, I'll definitely share with you. That's just a mystery to me because I feel like I'm missing something, like something wasn't picked up. There were more baskets. I don't know. Anyhow, that does upset me. Let me stick it back up here. Okay. Well, anyway, on this breadboard that I'm painting white, I have a stamp, and I got a chicken stamp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my stamp on the board, and then I've got some black and white gingham, so I'm going to put that at the top, and I'm going to just stress it a little bit, and who knows what else, but I'm going to do that. And I've got a lot of I've got some different kind of napkins that I've gotten in, because like I said, I got 28 pocket posies to do. Now some they wanted like an ocean view or something with seashells, something nautical. So I'll probably do a couple of those. And then there's some that they own horses, and so that's their decor, so to speak. And then there's some that like chickens, and I think I got the chicken one over here. No, but I do have the little birds. I got the little birds. I'm going to put on one. And then I have some sunflowers that I'm going to put on another. And let me see what else I have over here. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a minute. I know I got some more. Oh, here's the chicken. This is a big chicken though. I got that chicken. And what's this? Come here. That looks like the same thing. Oh, and this. This came in. This is so cute. Isn't that cute? Little bunnies. Since I saw this bunny, let me tell you the story. And this is like day before yesterday's story. And the story, Mr. and I were sitting inside. It was kind of in the afternoon. The sun's setting later in the day. And so it was probably about 7-ish, something like that. All of a sudden, I started hearing this sound that I've heard before. And I go, "Mister, the cat's got something. The cat's got something." He goes, "What?" I go, "Don't you hear it?" And he goes, "I don't hear nothing." I said, "Go, just go, hurry," because he was standing closer to the door. He couldn't hear it. I was getting upset because whatever it was squealing, and I don't like that. So he went outside, and bougie. We're getting ready to he's supposed to be fixed tomorrow. However, him and Otis didn't show up today. Otis has been kind of low-key now since he's been fixed. But Bougie hasn't, and his testosterone is going nuts. And he wants to jump on Otis all the time, and I had to call him down. So tomorrow he's supposed to get fixed, but we got up this morning, and Otis and Bougie are both gone. I don't know where they're at. But anyway, getting back. So Bougie caught a little itty-bitty, they had its little eyes open, baby rabbit. And so Mr. brought it in, and I looked at it, and he looked okay. But evidently he wasn't. Maybe there were some inside injuries. So I got a closed basket. That's the only thing I could think to put him in. And I had a box. I put him in a box first. He jumped out of it. So I had to put him in a closed basket. But anyway, then I went outside and I got some dandelion leaves, because I read up on like what they eat and said when their eyes are open, you don't have to feed them milk, but they could eat like alfalfa, hay, like the dandelion leaves, spinach and stuff like that. So I got some dandelion leaves and I put it in there. And I went back a little later to check him, and he ate it. And I go, "Ooh, this is good. This is a good sign." So I got some more, and I put it over kind of to the side a little bit. Came back. We went shopping. Came back, and it was gone again. And I'm going, "Yes." And I told Mister, I said, "Well, Mister, what are we going to do with him? I mean, it looks like he might be coming around. What are we going to do with him?" And he goes, "I don't know." I go, "Well, we can't just, he's so little itty bitty. I'm afraid something's going to get him. Do we think we have to get a cage or something and just kind of put him outside in the back in a cage for right now?" I didn't know. Well, anyway, remember Possum, she can't hear now. And, I mean, if she hears, it's only very little. So I thought, but she can smell. So I thought, well, so I put the basket in the shower and shut the shower door. So that way Possum couldn't get in there and get the bunny. So we went to sleep, and the next morning, Mr. had to go in and take a shower. And so he checked on the bunny, and the bunny had gone on to bunny heaven. I felt so sad. So yeah, this little thing reminds me of that bunny. He had the sweetest little face, and he had the little itty bitty ears, and on the back of him had that little white little bunny cottontail. So cute. But he didn't make it, and maybe it was a blessing. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see anything die. We're animal people, and, people raise cows around here. I couldn't take them to get them slaughtered. We'll have every single one of them cows named. Have little collars around them and everything. I just can't do it. People say, "Well, if you want to survive, you will." Well, maybe then, but right now, no. I just don't like it now. The only thing I really don't like, and I don't give three things. Centipedes with all them little legs. I don't like spiders either. That's 4. And them stink bugs. They look like prehistoric bugs. They're nasty, and I don't know how they get in the house. Well, it's them. See, that's it. Centipede. Oh, snakes. Every year we got a snake down there in the shed. It wants to come back and shed out of its skin. Who wants to see that? So, anyway, so Mr. buried the bunny. And Mr., he's getting ready to come in. We're getting ready to build, what's those bees? Not bumblebees, but the carpenter bees. We're getting ready to, Mr., did you find some block? 1, 2, You can make that too. Oh, let's show them, baby. Mister just found a block. I think we had for the post, so we're going to, I think it's a 4x4. So we're going to cut that in half. And we've been looking it up on YouTube because they wanted to bore holes at our back deck. Now on our new deck, they want to go back there and also try to bore some holes. But anyway, so I'm going to start working. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cans for pocket posies, and I got a real little one from I'm leaning over trying. I got to cut the bottom out. It was from those black olives, and so I got to cut the bottom. And I could use that and be a little one, be a cute one. I don't know. Maybe she won't want that one, but anyway, I've got 28 to do, and I've got 4 made. I've got 3 of them hanging here. One's in the house. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 here. So what, that's 9. So I got a ways to go. I thought, well, I better get started on. Then I saw this board, this breadboard. So I thought that I would, I'd work on that. So let me go ahead. I've got to figure out what napkins and what flowers I'm going to use on my first one today and get that done with. And then I'll come back at you and show you as I do each step. Okay, well, y'all hold on. You know what to go get. What's that? Go get you some iced tea, some southern iced tea. The one with the sugar in it. You might put a little bit of lemon in it. It's good. I wanted to tell you a story. I told you the rabbit story. I know what I was going to tell you, but I'm going to wait after I get this. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget to tell you. And it's just an observation. Not really so much as a story. It's just an observation. I want to see what you think. So you got to hang on. I'm going to write it down just now so I don't forget. And go get your tea. I'm going to go get mine. Start on this, and I'll be back.
Hey, look at this.
Oh.
She ain't been working on no crafts. That's what she's been doing. Right there, dominoes. She thought that was for pizza. Hey, is that about the size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all pray for him. Domino's pizza. Anyway, so I wonder I'm in my right mind. Okay, let me get started on this. Get your tea, and we'll be back in a few minutes. We'll see if you have anything else to say. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've decided I'm going to use these napkins. And what it is a napkin, you know, when you unfold it, it has, you know, four parts to it. So I cut it in half, and I cut it in half. And this is 2-ply. Sometimes you can get them with 3-ply. What about 4? But I know 3-ply. And what you want to do is take off. You can kind of like wet your fingers a little bit, and sometimes it'll pull apart. You have to be very careful. And you pull them apart. Okay, like, is this one done? Okay, this one's not done. So I'm going to look to make sure. I think maybe, or is it? Hold up. Okay, here's one. Here it is. So sometimes I wet my fingers a little bit, but here we go. But sometimes you can just see it and see, and then you're gonna, like I said, this is 2-ply, so there's 2 sheets, one with the decor on it, and then one just the regular. And I start pulling it apart, see? Okay, once that's done, which is this now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of pinch off a little bit like this, so it doesn't make any sharp edges. This will blend in when I put it on my can. So I've already done that, and that's this. Can y'all see where I've just kind of tore it around there? So the way that will blend on the can. He's over there filming those carpenter carpenter traps. I'm glad. I can't stand those things. I've been out with a badminton thing trying to get those things. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look and see. I don't have my tripod out here, so it's kind of hard. So I'm going to put some, I always call it hodgepodge, and I know what in it is Mod Podge. Hodgepodge sounds so much better. It's easier to say, but this. Anyway, I'm going to coat that down really well, and then I'm going to put this on there and then start smoothing it out with my hands and getting out all the little bubbles. Then once I do that, then I'm going to put another coat of Mod Podge on top of this and then let it dry. Now, I've already picked out the flowers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these apart. I don't know if you can see that. I think that'll match pretty good because it's got like a little bit of an orangey and yellow, which this does, and the white. So then I'm going to cut these with my little wire cutters or flower cutters, and then start, and I'll put some foam in here and start sticking them in there. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they go ahead and drill holes on the side where they either put some wire or jute string, so you can make your little hanger. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just probably going to hot glue my jute string in there when it's almost completely done, and then we'll see the finished product. It's easy peasy, guys. It's just very time consuming. So let me do that, then I'll show you after I've got the Mod Podge on it. Pay no mind to that man behind the curtain. So I'm going to do that, then I'll come back and show you. Okay, guys. Well, it's still a little bit on the damp side, and that's okay because this is, you know, I put the Mod Podge. That's right. I was going to call it hodgepodge. Mod Podge on it, and then I put the napkins on it, and then I covered it again with Mod Podge. So what I've decided is to, and I've already cut the strips of the green and white gingham, so I'm going to put that on the bottom, and I'm going to put it on with the Mod Podge. So it's the same. I don't think y'all can see this, can you? Let me see if I can tilt y'all just a little bit. I really don't have my camera in a safe spot. I'll pull it down here. Can you guys see that? Okay, here you go. All right. So let me open this back up. I know you have seen me do this before, but all right, this is where I'm gonna put it along the edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and coat that down really good so I make sure that my ribbon sticks. I'll put a little bit on the back because I've got it coming around on the sides. Well, did I get any on my brush? Maybe. Here comes Mr. again with his noise. Never fails when I'm okay, now next I want to do is I'm going to stick this on the bottom. Can y'all see that? I don't know if you can or not. No, it's this way. Okay, so I'm going to stick that right on the very edge of it like that and press it down. Smooth it out. There we go. It's got to come down a little bit more on this side. Then I'm going to wrap it around the back. I don't think I got enough Mod Podge on the back, so let me go ahead and make sure I get that down. As usual, noise in the background. So anyway, okay, I've got that down. So now I'm going to do just like I did with the napkins, is I'm going to go back over it with Mod Podge. Can y'all see that? That's what I added, the little green and white gingham. And I'm going to cover it also with the Mod Podge. Make sure I get all the ends and stuff on it really good. you can't really put it on too heavy because I'm going to tell you, you can't see it. When the Mod Podge dries, you can't see it. So anyway, this is the, well, this one don't want to stick. I might have to put something, a clothespin or something on that. I think I got some clothespins. I don't know. I'll fix it with something. See, it keeps sticking up. I don't have that problem. But it wants to be ornery right now. Look at there. So, okay.
Okay, so here are the 2 pocket posies that I have put the little styrofoam in there so I can apply the flowers. I'm finished basically with everything, even with the gingham, except for these flowers. I chose these because I thought that it went pretty well with the birds and the greenery and stuff. So the only thing that I have to do now is put in, drill some holes on the side. Oh, you see my little embellishment down there? I thought that was so cute. But, oh, and I put moss also in the back to cover up the styrofoam. I didn't want that seen. And so now either I put the jute string in or I'm going to put some wire. I'm really not sure. I'll put them here on the side. Either I will hot glue it on the jute string or I will drill some little holes and put the wire in there. But this is it, guys. I've also have been working on a breadboard that I'm going to put a chicken on, I think. So this is it, and I've painted it twice with some white chalk paint. And then I distressed it a little bit, as you can see here, around the edges. So it looks like it's kind of been used. But anyway, I'm going to use the first time around that I've ever used it is the chicken stamp. And I knew when I saw this breadboard that I wanted to do the chicken stamp, and I want to use the black and white gingham or checkerboard or whatever a lot of people call it, different thing, on there as well to make it look like kitcheny. Is that a word, kitcheny? Well, anyway, that's what I call it, kitcheny. But anyway, I think this the chicken stamp that I have will look it's a nice size. I think it will go on there, and I'm going to do it in black ink. I finally found my black ink stamp pads, as you can see up there at the top part. But one thing you have to do is when you get the chicken print or stamp, you're going to have to sand it to make sure that the ink is going to adhere to it. So let's get started on that. Come on, let's get to it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to begin working on this. It's really, like I said, I've already painted it, distressed it. I just took off my chicken out of the, can y'all see that? Let me put them down there. So for the ink to adhere to it, you want to take some sandpaper, some light sandpaper, and you want to go over and sand it. So when you put the ink on it, it will adhere to that, and then I will put it on the board. And I don't know what else. I have to think about it, what I want to put on there. But something there. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. And wish me luck, guys. Okay, guys, I ended the video the other day because yesterday, not the other day, yesterday. But me coming into your living room or whatever, you don't even know that it was the next day, not unless I told you. But anyway, I don't remember where I left off. Mister was throwing bottles in here. He was he was making all kinds of rackets, like trying to make a little 2-year-old to just to be quiet, just for a little bit. Whew. Anyway, he's out there today doing something, I don't know. But I came back out here today. Well, first off, I put my scallions on today, the tops of the onions. We cut them and then I chopped them up, and I've got them. I took the dehydrator, put it out on the back deck, so I have those dehydrating. So that's doing something while I'm in here. And did I show you? I probably did, but I'll show you again. I'm rolling in my little chair. Too lazy to get up. But let me show you this. Hold on. Those are the ones. I've still got to put the wire and stuff in it. Oh, he's back. Here comes noise. And then I did that, the breadboard. And let me show you what I'm. See what I mean? Oh Lordy. Let me show you now. Back over here. Sammy's laying in his little favorite place. I'm coming. I'm working on these today. I just put the Mod Podge on these two, and I'm waiting for them to dry. Then I'll put the flowers and all that kind of stuff on it. And I'm not sure what I'm getting ready to work on next. I think I was going to tell you that, not the story, but just an evaluation. So I'll get to telling you that. Okay, guys, I had to come in. I started, as you can see, where I left off with the little rabbits and stuff that I was working on out in the shop. But there was just so much noise. And I know as I start this, he's outside, but it's like a homing device. Every time I start videoing, I keep looking at it because now I'm seeing him past the window. It's like having a 2-year-old. You know, if you ever had kids, I mean, you can't even go to the toilet. I mean, they're that, ma. Well, anyway. Whew. So I wanted to come inside because I wanted to tell you about this observation. And speaking of toilets, this kind of leads into it, is that this is just an observation. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to talk about it. Most people don't. But there he is. I gotta go. Take 15. Whew. Y'all need to pray for me. Anyhow, let's get back to the observation. And the observation is that, I said, speaking of toilets, like a 2-year-old, you can't go nowhere because the kids are falling everywhere, and you feel like you want to do Calgon away, but you can't Calgon away because kids are going, nah. Well, anyway. So, I was just had this observation because we have been going to the store and we have been trying to here and there, like if we go, remember I told y'all, like if you go to the store and get like 2 or 3 cans of food, get 4 or 5 and just kind of put it back because we just don't know what's coming exactly. And I'd rather be prepared than not. And don't think it's too late. Start where you're at right now. Just go ahead and do it. But anyway, that's another story. So we've been picking up some tissue paper or paper towels or napkins or things like that. Well, when we go, sometimes we get bargains. You know, if you see something that's a bargain, you yank it up. Now I'm getting to it. So, in growing up, I think, no, I can't say that. But I can say most of the time, I got Scott's tissue, toilet tissue. And some people like it, some don't. Well, I just got used to that. And you know, when you go to the bathroom, when you start unrolling it, you kind of know, the rolling. You know, how many times around your hand or whatever, or a little bit. You know what to kind of get off of the toilet tissue roll. Well, we started getting this other stuff, and so we had switched out because we run out of the Scott. So we go to the pantry room and go ahead and get our next rolls of toilet tissue, and we're not looking to see what brand it is, so we stick it on the toilet tissue roll. Well, then, you know, what you're used to. Well, then I go over there and I pull off, and it's kind of like cloud or one of those real cushiony. Law! You only need like, we're used to Scots, you're going, but now you only need, that's all you need because it's so thick and cottony and stuff. And now I know about the little bears on that commercial, you know, why they don't need but just a, anyway, but have y'all noticed that? My mom said, she came over to visit one time, and that's when I was using Scots. This is years and years ago. And I just never could figure out what she was talking about. But she went to the bathroom, and she came back, she goes, she called me by my middle name, which is Diane. She goes, Diane. She goes, Diane? She says, what kind of toilet tissue is that? I said, what? Scots. That's the only kind you get, Scots tissue. She goes, you need to change out. I go, why do I need to change out? I like that. I've been using it for years now. She goes, and I guess she used that cloud or angels or whatever it is, the puffy ones. And she goes, well, I don't like to be in there, she says, and my finger pops through the tissue paper. I went, what? It took me a minute to kind of think about that. Well, now I know what she's talking about. Well, anyway, that's just an observation. I don't know, have y'all ever been put in that situation where, you know, you're used to using one, and then here comes another, and you're kind of going, okay, you're trying to judge how much paper you're supposed to get off. And are y'all the ones that have the paper going in the back, rolling from the back, or rolling from the front? I like OCD here, rolling from the front. Because sometimes at night, when you can't see, and you're in there, sometimes I take my hand, I just go, poof, because, you know, you're trying to figure out where's the end of the toilet tissue, where to start it and pull it because you can't see because it's dark. But then all I got to do is go, my hand go, poof, and it kind of starts rolling a little bit so that I can pull off the tissue instead of trying to do it like this way. It's easier doing it like this way. Don't ask me why, but it is. Well, anyway, that's my observation. Have y'all ever thought about that? I bet you have. But you just don't talk about it. I'm one of those people that just brings up, it's like the moments. I have a lot of those hmms. And I'm sure I'll be sharing with you the hmms. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I think Mister's wanting to come on in. He said just let him know when I'm finished. I know y'all like seeing him. I like for him to be on here. But he's going through these allergies. And it's the and it's getting on my nerves. I have some of y'all go, it sounds like he might need to go to the doctor. Well, I don't know if it's still the allergies or he's kind of gotten a habit of it. So I've been trying to kind of get in a little quiet place until he kind of works through this thing. So guys, I don't know. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's a habit. I just know it's a lot of noise. But anyway, well, God bless him. We just need to pray for him that he stops that, please. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Remember that I love you. Thank you for the comments. And thank you for your new subscribers. And I know that y'all liking my stories. At least you say you do. So I'm trying to think of stuff. I have a lot of stories. Sometimes I just can't think of them in time when I'm doing my videos. But anyway, remember that I love you, but you know who loves you more? Jesus. Until the next videos, guys, y'all have a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. It just depends on what neck of the woods that you're watching from. Until next time, bye, y'all.